Unreal Tournament. Do alt tab, see if I can in full screen annotate it. It's always hit and miss with these. I'm going to be doing some single player game initially. Aim today, by the way, is there's way more maps than I ever paid. I've tried all of those, add them all, remove them all, add them all. Okay. Save as all that maps. Yay. Good. How do we get out of this? Escape. Start a listen server with these settings. Start a dedicated server with these settings. The differences with listen and dedicated. Uh-oh. Dedicated is literally a dedicated server. Yeah, I don't think that's what I want right now. Now I have to convince Unreal Tournament to load up again. Let's try this again. So we went for the host option there, Unreal Tournament 2004. Let's have a quick look, see what a listen server is. Let's see what's an option for it. Not sure how other people can connect to this thing.
You are attacking. Extend the boarding platform to gain access to the repair vessel.
Don't. Guess with some of these old games, got some old gaming problems. The oldie gaming problems. Player name. Back office show, of course, naturally. Back office bandidos. Experience. Oh, I should put my own graphics in.
Tournament enters its 12th year as a legally sanctioned competition. This year's tournament is the most highly anticipated yet, with teams captained by highly regarded former champions Malcolm, George, and the long-absent Zhang Krieger, as well as the dangerous team from the sky. Before you can enter the tournament proper, you must first defeat other hopefuls in the qualifying rounds.
Okay, this music level is crazy. Just see if I can adjust that. That was bonkers sauce. Testing. 1, 2, 3. This is my voice. I should be loud. Unreal Tournament should be quiet. Deathmatch.
Welcome to Unreal Tournament Deathmatch training. Deathmatch is a simple game.
Ah.
When the match starts, press fire to enter the combat arena. This is called spawning. Each weapon in Unreal Tournament
I'm gonna
features two
skip that
firing
old
modes, called
tutorial.
regular and alternate fire. By default,
Maybe I'm not allowed. Curse you. Curse you to Hades.
you start the match with two weapons. First, you have the assault rifle.
Come
Regular
on.
fire is a medium-speed bullet attack. Decent in a pinch, but you'll really want to find something strong.
John.
Alternate
Hello,
fire
John.
launches a grenade.
Is there any video
Hold the
coming
button
out
down
of
to charge the distance the grenade
YouTube,
will
or is it
fly
dead?
and release to launch. The other weapon you start the match with is your shield gun.
And John, if you're an
Primary
expert,
fire
how
is
do
a
I skip
high-pressure
this
melee
damn
attack.
thing? How do I skip it? I don't need to watch this.
Alternate fire is a
You have video and
shielding
audio.
device.
YouTube, it's
This
weird
mode is
because
very
YouTube
useful
in
for
my
deflecting attacks in combat.
screen,
Can be
I've got a
particularly
dashboard
powerful
screen.
in team-oriented
It's telling me
matches.
video output low. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain
While the
smooth
two weapons you
streaming.
start
As
the game with
such,
are good,
viewers
you'll
will
quickly want to
experience
explore the
buffering.
environment to get another weapon.
So,
Bear in mind that once you find a weapon, you'll also
God
want to look
damn
for
it,
extra
come
ammunition
on.
for it. Ammunition is
So how's it
usually
going,
located
John?
in the
How's your
vicinity
evening?
Near the weapon's location.
mine is painful.
There are many different pieces of hardware in the Unreal Tournament
Quit.
arsenal, and it will be up to you
Oh!
to find them and discover their
Did you see that? Shit. Pardon my French. Yeah, I just typed quit in I'm guessing it must be the console. I thought it was the Team Talk thing. And yeah, it quit. Dang. Yeah, John, that's really funny. I've always played Unreal Tournament multiplayer. I've never actually played the single player campaign, so I thought I kind of fancy just a quick blast, and hence the single player campaign. But I'm just gonna have a look, see if there's a way I can skip that stuff. Watcher75, hello. Yeah. Oh, what's touch sense force feedback? Can you get force feedback mice anymore? That would be sweet. I'd love that. Oh, I just have to. I can just skip the tutorial instead of being like an idiot. Right. Watcher, I'm not sure if anybody's joining me later. It might be interesting if we get some multiplayer action going on. Dan's saying, "What's my computer setup?" It's some sort of AMD FX chip, whatever was the top FX chip, plus 2 GPUs with a 3 monitor setup. And I'm not running them in Crossfire for some reason. I can't remember the reason. But yeah, it should be more than enough to run Unreal Tournament 2004. Flat cannon there. The flat cannon's a great weapon. So I'm not sure how many times you're supposed to kill them. If I hit tab, it might tell me. No, maybe not. Ah! Don't hit tab. Tab's, I think, what brings up the console in the end. But something I want to figure out today as well is how do you actually play multiplayer in this stream with NetPlay? Because we used to always play it on the LAN, to be honest with you. So I just don't... Oh! Now I'm not happy. Ah! I'm trying to change my weapon with my mouse, and it's skipping. It's like the mouse wheel is too fast for this game. Yeah, I'm playing Unreal Tournament because of its. I like it for retro value, not because it's the only thing I can run. It's just a good game. I think it's just a classic game. It's just fast gameplay, and I really want to play multiplayer today. Get some multiplayers on and we'll play some Assault. Do some co-op Assault, humans versus PC, I think. And I'm not sure on what AI level we'll set, because the AI in this game, for me, I felt this was the game where the AI and the computer players got proper good. And the reason it got proper good is that it was good enough you can play cooperative with them, and they didn't really do anything unpredictable. They worked kind of how you expected them to work, which is awesome. Actually, I haven't played. I don't remember playing Quake 3 really back in the day, so I don't play Quake 3. But I probably would play Quake after 3.5. You had good. Next. I think it's a 3-on-3. Does that make no? It's not 3-on-3. It's a 3. Literally a 3 for all. Yeah, I might have to sort out my mouse wheel thing though, because I'm going to have to start shifting through weapons. Yeah, Hexen. I never played Hexen, but I did. Ah, you bastard! I did play Rise of the Triad, which was kind of similar era. Maybe later we'll be doing some Carmageddon, you know, if we're all on the modern games. I remember there was a really good version of, I want to say Battle Tanks, but I'm not sure it was quite Battle Tanks, but it definitely... God, I'm going to have to look up to see if there was a Battle Tanks remake where you're driving around in tanks and mechs, and humans could take out the mechs if you sniped the mech, because you could see a small glowing light in the mech which represented the player. So Dan's saying there was a guy who made analysis on the AI which got bashed in UT3. Do this. Sorry, Sorrow. I'm not really. Oh no, you bastard. Carmageddon was almost banned here. Now you have green bots and Robin. Yeah, I do remember that. And I remember that instantly we patched Carmageddon to get the blood back. But I remember that. They turned all the humans into zombies, didn't they? At least that was... I can't really... To be honest with you, I think I did play Carmageddon with humans. And it was really recently, because there's like a version you can get for free on Android. Ah! That's what you get. If you don't have the mouse well and you're using the keyboard to choose weapons, my keys just aren't there with the number keys right now. Oh, this is what I need. The mini Gatling gun. Always fun. And effective. Okay. Health. Oh, wowee, wowee, wowee. That was a bit juicy, wasn't it? Come on! Oh. No! Even the NES game Contra censored all the enemies were robots. You're right, John. I do remember that. It was Super Probotector, and what a quality game that was. I loved Super Probotector, and it's. I'm almost to the point where I'm more used to it being Probotector than Gryzor or Contra. And that's all it will ever be to me now at this point. Will you share the IP for multiplayer? Is that how it works? Do I have to share IPs and stuff? That means I need to set up port forwarding and all of that jazz. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to... While I'm playing, it's too tricky for me to set up. I was going to maybe spool up a Google Cloud server or something. Let's just get... We need a virtual server sitting somewhere, or can we just join a room? Actually, we can do that, right? I tell you what, if there's anybody right now, shout out in the chat if you want to join multiplayer. And what we'll do, I'll leave this and I'll find a room. Because there's going to be loads of servers sitting empty on this, I'm sure, at this time of day.
You have won the match.
You have won the match. I always liked the Warhammer 40k stuff in that when I were a lad, I was painting the little models up, but I never actually played it. It's a bit like Dungeons and Dragons, you know, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. I quite like that. Sorry, let me just lock my... Oh! No, that's not what I wanted. Trying to get my chair locked off. There we go. There, I think that's better. Yeah, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, one of those games is really fun, and you set things up and you set up all of your character sheets and all of that, but nobody around to play it with. So yeah, Warhammer was a bit like that, and sort of Space Crusade was the same. I was a great fan of Laser Squad, so I always thought of Space Crusade as a kind of extension, a similar sort of board game, and yeah, never did it, fortunately. And I've just realised I didn't post this video to my Twitter. So we haven't got many people watching it. Maybe if you'll forgive me momentarily, I should just do that. But what I shall do is find that room if anybody wants to play, so we can jump in. And then maybe we can post what the name of the room is into the YouTube chat, and just everybody can jump in. Right, all adrenalined up. What's that thing do? Can't even remember what that gives you. Double damage. Come on, where are you? Nice. A fellow battle brother. Yeah. I love all the sort of Warhammer stuff, and I always really wonder, is Warhammer a creation of Games Workshop, or has just Games Workshop got a license to do it? Never really sussed that one out. Because with Dungeons and Dragons, you always had Wizards of the Coast, didn't you? Doing a lot of that stuff. Not lightning gun. Bio rifle's fun. I'm stuck. No! Now the link gun, that was used when you played certain multiplayer maps. Do you remember you would do the whole... I don't know what you did with it actually, to be honest with you. You had to try to, if you wanted to capture the flag and stuff, you had to use your little lightning stuff. That was awesome. Where are you? It started as a board game called Rogue Trader. Rogue Trader. What, you telling me Warhammer started as a trading game? That is bonkers. Nah. You bleed better than you shoot. Ah, Mr. C, how's it going, sir?
I'm alright, thank you. Just eating my curry.
You're eating your curry? What flavour curry is it, Mr. Dalton?
Chinese takeaway curry, homemade.
Oh, nice.
Are you fighting with OBS at the moment?
No, OBS is done. We're streaming now, but I've been very lackadaisical in posting it on Twitter or anywhere. But we have seven people, and the 7 people are listening to you talking about eating your curry.
Eating my dinner. Okay, excellent. Let me just...
Now, we might need your skills, actually, because we're in Unreal Tournament 2004, which I don't know if you did obtain or not.
I will do, if you give me a few minutes.
But the question is, we need to... would like to play multiplayer, and I'm going to go and maybe see if there's an empty room. But there is the possibility, when you run it, of doing a dedicated server. It's built in, apparently, to the Steam game. I've not
Right.
sussed really. I was wondering if it's possible for me to spool up a Google Cloud or AWS, or I'm trying to think. I don't know how to forward my IP address without forwarding my IP address to the world.
Yes. Give me a few minutes. Let me have a little look at this. Let me get the game for a start. So Unreal Tournament 2004. Let me go on Steam.
So Mr. C says not too bad here, and Dan Nielsen says enjoy the meal.
Thank you, Dan.
So if anybody's interested, by the way, you can come on the Discord, and the link is in the description. And yeah, you can chat in the voice or chat in the text there. But if you're only going to do text, you might as well stay on the YouTube chat. And meanwhile, I've got no idea what the score is here. Again, I'm just kind of warming up, really. Because it's been a bit of one of those days, you know, one of those weeks, really, and it looks like it's going to continue to be one of those fortnights. So,
Oh dear.
I would like Unreal Tournament's a good game for that. You know what? Oh, you know why? I just realised something. Unreal Tournament is the gaming equivalent of riding a motorcycle to clear your head. And people be going, why, especially people who have motorcycles, why is riding a motorcycle good for clearing your head? Well, the reason it's good, well, unless you want to die, is that you have to give 100% of your attention to the activity at hand. There's no real room for error. And normally when I just jump on a motorcycle, and I'm going to get it out this year, dust it off.
Adrenaline full.
Oh, I've got adrenaline full. You put in your earplugs, you cannot hear anything from the outside world. You put on all your equipment and helmet, and it's like you're an astronaut. You know, it's like you're this being inside. Maybe I'm pretending that I'm a being inside a mech, and I'm linking to my machine, my wheeled machine, and then that man-machine interface that forms the motorbike is the ultimate thing. So you have to just focus.
I kind of
on
get the same thing, and don't forget, no one can see you when you're in your car singing along to music.
But the problem with the car is that I have too much time to think in a car. I can listen to audiobooks and fret about the day, but you can't fret on a motorbike. I suppose sport might be another one for that, but not things like running. Running and boot camp, I can always find mental time to fret in those. But sport, you don't have it, right? If you're playing a bit of, I don't know, squash or something.
Exactly.
So let's have a look at the chat here. Dan says, welcome. Nice. I'll go to DS after downloading you. Okay, cool. Brilliant, Dan. That's good. See you there. You guys play also CSGO. That's Counter-Strike Go, or I'm guessing, is that what that means? CSGO? I don't think so. Mr. C says, I wouldn't trust myself on a motorbike. Well, it is a very dangerous machine, and it is easy to top yourself. And I probably need to consider how, when I get back on the machine, as I haven't used it for a while, you need to ease yourself into it, do all your lifesaver checks over your shoulder. On a motorbike, checking that blind spot is critical to not dying.
Play.
And Mr. C says, creative pursuits are good for clearing your head. Now, maybe you might have really hit the nail on the head there with something, because I used to do the daily YouTube videos, and for a while now, I haven't done that. I haven't sort of committed myself to that. And we think, okay. But I think what's happening is that I don't get on with all of these projects. Now, I'm just looking now. I promise you, I've got 2 dash cams box to do. I've got a Bluetooth reverse parking sensor. I've got a electronic harp kit. I've got an electronic electro shocking type kit. I've got a Valve AM transmitter right on my desk here right now. I've got t-shirt printing to do. You know, my back office show t-shirts, yeah, to do. And I've done none of those. So not only have I not been doing those creative pursuits that take up your time and thing, I haven't been making the videos, which is another creative pursuit, and I'm stockpiling work in essence. So it's a whole triple whammy of annoyingness here.
Dear me. So, did you buy your Unreal Tournament from GOG.com?
I think I might have just got it on Steam, but I've had it for a long time. And
Well, if anyone wants it, 'cause it's Unreal Tournament 2004 Editor's Choice Edition. Sounds very good to me.
ooh, probably got more stuff. Yeah.
Let's just have a look.
I bought something on. Oh, if you're on GOG, there's a UFO XCOM UFO type game on there for free right now as well. I've sort of downloaded that yesterday, so there's a free game on there.
Well, I think I just bought it for like £1.30.
Unreal Tournament for £1.30.
I believe so. 2000 Unreal Tournament 2004 Editor's Choice Edition.
Well, I think that if it's an edition, it's more than enough normally, isn't it?
Mm.
Oh, there we go. So John says, university is eating up my free time. I don't have time to... Yeah, that does do that. But actually, when I was in university, I played loads of games. I just used to get all my coursework done out the way. McC says, is there a back office Steam group or something? I don't know. We tend to meet up in Steam, but we should form a Steam group if a Steam group is possible.
I will start looking into that.
Oh, she had the faster, better gun. Yeah, so Mr. C says, life gets in the way of creative pursuits. Absolutely. And to be honest, you know what else gets in the way of it? Space. Lack of space. This is where you guys in the US are really lucky in that you can have these big old spaces and garages and workshops. I never appreciated it in my life when I had a big garage. It was a double, virtually double, maybe more. You know, almost you could get 3 cars in garage, which had an inspection pit, enough room all around your vehicles to have workbenches, and you could tear down engines and gearboxes and have cranes and welders out. All of those tools out all the time. And it just meant you never thought about it. You needed to do a job, boom, you did it. And once you start having to drag things in and out, that friction increases to the point where if you've got stuff going on in your life, you just can't be asked. And that's where you start falling down again. So if you have access to facilities, make sure you use them. Yeah, Mr. C says if you have space, people try to borrow it. They do borrow it, unfortunately, yeah, and you find yourself getting pushed further and further. So I've got a reasonable sized house here, but I've only got really the back office. I've got another room in it that I'm trying to maybe thinking about making into a man cave, but not really. I'm not that bothered. So Nerdite, I know you say clickbait, and if you're referring to what is on Twitter, I admit I do need to go on Twitter and actually change it, because Twitter did say something about the Atari ST. Twitter always puts in the comment when I live stream something about the Atari ST, and I don't know where it's getting this bloody message. It's sort of, I think it's I think the first time I did a stream it was about Atari ST, and now whenever Twitter sees that link, it's like it's reusing the narrative for the hyperlink or something and puts that in there. Yeah, and Watcher 75, all that space, any available space gets filled. Absolutely. Any table becomes a clothes horse, any chair becomes a clothes horse, any piece of spare ground becomes a place to put toys and Lego. But there's that irony that by the time your kids leave and you have all that free space, you will probably get to a point where you just don't want to do anything anymore. I'm already now finding it hard to do things, get motivated. Youth is wasted on the young, I think. Oh, yeah! Boom! Nice. I wonder how I find my score. I really have to figure out how to find my score in this so I know when I can stop killing.
Adrenaline full.
Boom!
You have won the match.
There you go. That's a pretty good ratio there. So I'm just going to have a look at the chat here. John says, building electronics. Things is kind of relaxing. Current projects include Knight Rider circuit and an FM receiver and AM transmitter. Absolutely wonderful. I would show you, by the way, the transmitter I have here, but I don't want to handle it too much because I haven't assembled it. I've got all the components, but it's valves. It's using vacuum tubes, so that should be an interesting one. Nerdite, I will be playing online, absolutely, very much so. So if you do want to play, then please fire up Unreal Tournament, get it going, get into the Discord, and I'm sure we're looking into how to do that. So we've got the option. We're going to either use an existing room, like a public room that nobody's doing anything in, or we're going to actually a full team. I've got to buy a team now, or we're going to figure out how to do it. Oh, I don't know if any of these people. Oh, they've got stats. So fee. So this guy Rock. Well, seems good, so I can just drop that there. So you've got to watch your budget here. All the best ones do cost the most, though, clearly. How much budget now? Gonna start running out. Oh, I can't get that one. Oh, I like that one that looks like the crazy, scary guy from that James Bond movie. Okay, so Nerdite, if you're up for that, that's great. Have a look on the old Discord. I really didn't intend to play for many hours, so I would say do it sooner than later because we're already half an hour in here. I want to go to bed. I say I want to go to bed. I want to watch Westworld. Right, this is confusing. Now, some of these are mine. Okay, so that was a bad guy. I think the bad guys are the red team. Blues versus the Reds, of course. Enemies forever. Oh, Halo. We need to get Halo. I mean, I've got a copy somewhere. I think I've got a copy
2 even.
Up to Halo 2, yeah, because on PC you had up to Halo 2, and I definitely have a copy of that somewhere. The only downside is it uses that Microsoft wanktastic version of Steam type.
No, that's been all shut down, discontinued now. Apparently, you can import the keys into Steam.
Oh, okay, that's a game changer. This week that has to happen. Oh, I can do a lot of Halo. Where's all the enemies? Bloody hell, this must be a big map. Ah. No, that's one of mine. What? I'm really confused now. Who's an enemy and who's not? Anyone who shoots at me is an enemy. So is that an enemy? Was an enemy last time I killed him. Where are you? John says play Unreal 2 by loading it off an iOmega zip disk. Zip disks were so crap, weren't they? I was talking to somebody, I think yesterday, and it might have been in the Discord about zip disks, and I remember them to be. Oh, it was on Twitter, because Nostalgia Nerd just did a video on the LS120, which was the kind of zip disk type capacity on a normal-ish type floppy, but it kind of connected like a CD drive, and. Zip disks were always dying on me, and I don't think it was the disks, it was the drives. They were kind of portable, but I think even the ones I didn't use in a portable way definitely died. Oh, this guy's tough. No. But I remember at the time there was a different drive. You had the zip, but you also had the click come after that, which I think was a 40 megabyte variant. I can't remember. It all just went away so quickly because CD writers were just already kind of out. They were like monstrously expensive, maybe towards the zip discs life, but then by the end it was just free. So John says they were slow, but you could get a program that would increase the speed of your parallel port. Do you remember, like, the parallel ports had different modes as well? It was like, is it IECCC something or another? SPP. You had to have the right parallel port hardware.
EPP, ECP, SPP.
There you go.
I worked in a PC dealers at the time when everyone thought it was a good idea to connect peripherals via parallel ports.
So all you had.
It was bloody awful.
But do you remember how awful USB was? Early USB as well. Really unreliable and crashy.
Oh, it was awful.
You still eating your curry?
Nearly finished it.
Curry. Hello,
Right.
Retro Man Cave. This game, as I feel, is maybe too modern for you. Is there anything, Neil, that while you're here that you would want to promote in the chat, perhaps? Double kill. Nice. Oh no, my glowing green skeletal corpse is blown up. So Shapey Fiend is saying, we had zip disks in college circa Y2K. They were useful for bringing your work around instead of having loads of floppies. Yeah, I think that was probably about the end of it, to be honest with you, wasn't it? If Y2K, zip disks were definitely on their way out at that point. Well, Neil, seeing as I asked, and you seem like you need to get something off your chest, and you're a moderator, hence you can allow links, I feel. If you feel the urge, go ahead. So Watcher75 saying, I skipped zip disk support, a very pricey CD writer. Ooh. I bought, my first CD writer was a Hewlett Packard double speed, and I think it probably cost me about 300 quid. But it was, even being double speed, it was monstrously slow and unreliable.
Well, also it was prior to burn proof as well, so you wouldn't even breathe on the PC when you were.
Oh yeah, something happened. And burn proof must just mean a bit of a buffer, a bit of a buffer. Oh, yes! I massaged perdition with my machine gun. No. So Neil says, Andrew and I released a great podcast today featuring Ravi from the Retro. We did, Neil. I forgot all about that. I absolutely did. You don't happen to have a hyperlink where people can go click on that later after this stream and have a little listen? Because I think they ought to. Because if you like video games and you like retro video games and you like video game music, that'll be the podcast for you. Mr. C says, I'm ready to join when things are sorted. Mr. C, are you in the Discord chat? Do you use Discord voice? Because if you do, then you're more than welcome to jump in. This is the last level, by the way. It seems to be one of the last stages of the first set of single player. So that's why I'm kind of playing this, but that'll be a good point to figure out how we're going to do multiplayer after this. Retro Man Cave has posted the link. How convenient. SoundCloud. That's in fact, if I dare say, Neil, that's probably one of the best podcasts I've ever heard. Available on iTunes and TuneIn Radio, SoundCloud. So all the different ways you might need to listen to a podcast in your car or on the move. Yes!
You have won the match.
Done it. Right. Mr. C, it's okay if you don't have a mic. You can just listen. You can listen in the Discord because of the lag in the game, we always advise people who are playing in the Discord, who are even just listening, to listen in the Discord. So when we're barking orders, you'll be able to hear them in real time, not well, just not by not hearing them, because you don't want to have YouTube streaming in the background. So I'm going to try. Shapy Fiend is talking about Discord and Steam events are great for finding multiplayer matches for old games. Now, I don't know how we play Unreal Tournament multiplayer, but what I'm going to do first, I'm going to go to join game and see what options we have.
Well, I'm currently working on something at the moment, so bear with me.
So Andrew's working on something, but I'm just going to see what options exist for you if you're just, you know, trying to look at what's going on in the Unreal community now and you're trying to find servers. So I like here there's a server for chat. It's using IRC, it seems, which is kind of cool. That's really old school. Favorites. Okay, so there's no favorites going on here. Local area network, nothing on there. So we're going to go straight to into. Oh, those buddies. Let's add a buddy. Oh, add a buddy. So maybe you can add a buddy. Can I add myself? Back. Office. Show. Add buddy. Cake or death. I'm just adding random names to see how they appear here. It doesn't seem to do much here. I'm not really sure how the buddy thing works. It doesn't. It shows it white. And if I show the made up buddy, what colour does that shows up white? Yeah. Not sure on that one. Fine. So these are servers around the world, and there appears to be. Well, those are buddy servers. If we do internet servers, refresh. Let's have a look. See. So it does feel that we're only 28 servers globally, but they are mainly empty, Andrew. They are pretty empty. The only downside is we're not going to be able to choose the maps, and the ones with the good pings aren't so empty.
Yes, you carry on playing. Leave me in the background, and I'm.
Andrew's trying.
Hello, Neil as well.
But if anyone wants to have a go, I'm going to join this server, which is Pure Onslaught server, which has currently got 0 players of 32. So if someone wants to type that into the chat box, Pure Onslaught server. I'm going to join that one. Pure Onslaught. You'll only be able to join the server by turning on. Would you like to? No, not really. Oh. Yes. Back office. Show. Password. Okay, now what? Back. Good. So John says, still more plays than Titanfall or Destiny. Ouch. Handbags at dawn. So anybody looking in the stream, I have some stencils. These are my silkscreen stencils for the soon-to-be mass-produced back office show t-shirts. Oh, this is a different kind of map. So this is one of these ones where you've got to run between nodes and take over a map, which I think is this Onslaught type map, but escape to close menu. Oh, maybe we've got to wait for other players. Ooh. So that thing looks fun to be in, and it's got vehicles on this map. Perhaps this is a 32-player map because literally you need 32 players. Did you see that? There's flying things. I don't even remember those. So it's pretty much just me at the moment, so this will be an interesting map with one person. Oh no, someone else is here. Oh, hello. Who are those people? Ah, interesting. So I'm looking over the map to these nodes. You've got these things called nodes.
Blue power node under construction.
So that's what a node looks like.
Blue power node under construction.
Ouch.
Red power
So if you
node
then
under
select your,
construction.
where is it? One of these buttons. I'm going to lightning gun, I think. Yeah. No, not lightning gun. Mini gun. Link gun. There you go. And then right click. I think you could...
Red power node under construction.
Oh, okay, maybe not.
Blue power node under construction.
You just got to zap things. So we'll go get the other nodes. The idea is you take up the whole map, take over the map with all of the nodes. Unknown deleted user says you have to touch it first. See, I never really got to play on. I used to just play Assault. I loved Assault. So I don't know which is better really. What do you think of Assault? So you have to touch it first. Oh.
Red power node under construction.
Yeah, I think there must be bots because remember, this game has awesome bots in it. So maybe it's just filled up with bots. I don't know. Let's get to the nodes. Holy smokes! I don't know how you find out if someone's a bot though. Because of the names here really, like player 1 sounds like a real player. Maybe that's my name. Let's see, player. Oh yeah, that's lame. Back office show. I didn't even set my character.
Power node destroyed.
Oh yeah, that's suitable. Voice type. Yeah. Good. Right. Now I've got a real player. So if you do join, you'll see back office show there. Mr. C. So I'm versus Mr. C. Okay. Mr. C's on the map. It's you and me, Mr. C.
Red power node destroyed.
So you can charge it faster. So you have to charge it, hit it, and then charge it. Got you. Who's that? Hopefully that's you, Mr. C, and so I can kill you.
Red power.
Right, link gun. Is that it? Yeah. How do I?
Power node under construction.
Unable to damage unlinked power nodes. Ah! Okay. So you can see on the map, the ones which have a lock symbol on them can't be touched because they're like being boosted by all the powers of the other ones. They're acting as a shield.
Red power node destroyed.
Oh no. So what it does, it's really cool if you think about it. It focuses all of the players to want to attack. How do I take this over? No.
Power node destroyed. Blue power node destroyed.
Oh, there's another player here. Look, Flanagan.
Blue power node
Flanagan is
destroyed.
here, and this Tiz Noobs. Tiz Noobs. This is starting to get going now. As I said though, it's not my preferred modality of play, but I'm willing to give it a go.
Red power node under construction. Blue power node destroyed.
I love that explosion up there. Look, the blue paranoid's been hit. Let's get up there. I'm a squishy now though, running on foot here. Let's do this thing. Ah! An enigma wrapped in a grenade.
Blue power node destroyed.
Dang it!
Blue power node under construction.
Ah, so unknown deleted user is saying you have to shoot the object above
Red power
and only
node
if it's
under
linked
construction.
to one of your red nodes. Okay.
Blue power node destroyed.
I feel here, it looks like, is this red
Blue power
node?
node
This
under
red node
construction.
feels like it's under construction because it's flashing.
Hello, does anyone hear me?
Yes, we hear you. Who are we talking to? Hello. I need to check now. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. No, I'm definitely in Discord. I had to check in Discord to see if I was talking to anyone, which is crazy because clearly I was talking to Andrew.
I'm still here.
I think this is Dan Nielsen, if I'm not mistaken. Dan the Nielsen man. Good evening. Have you come to help us with our faulty nodes? Sounds like the guy coming to repair your broadband connection. What? The enemies found a tank. They found their little tank. Seems my shotgun, my flat cannon's not doing well on that. So Dan, where are you? We heard you chat.
Red power node under construction.
He's a quiet gentleman.
He's a quiet gentleman, but we know you're in there. We heard you exist.
Blue power node destroyed.
So I guess the best strategy for this game is to have a team defending the power nodes.
Blue power node destroyed. Blue power core
and
is
a
vulnerable.
team attacking new ones. And ideally not doing it on foot. There we go, the magical castle. Holy smokes. Computer player is awesome. I'm a-coming.
Red power node under construction.
Nice.
Warning, incoming airstrike. Blue power core is under attack.
Right, come on. Can we
Blue
make this
power
faster
core
with a
is
link
under
gun then?
attack.
Ah, there we go.
Blue power core is under attack.
Woohoo! And if I recall, you can't even attack the enemy's base until you've got a network to their base of their nodes. So you're slowly trying to... It's basically... Oh, there we go. Done! There you go!
Is the winner.
Unknown deleted user, yes, it only took like 10 minutes of me ineffectually shooting at nodes to figure out where to actually shoot the nodes, but I think we're there now. Good. Right, so now we're settled, and I think we have a few people thinking about it. Dan, where did you go? You were there, but now you're gone. Now we've got a few people, and we seem to know what we're doing. Map voting.
10,
So which server are we
9,
playing on?
8,
Do you see a
7,
server called
6,
Pure
5,
something?
4,
Pure
3,
Onslaught.
2,
Yeah,
1.
that's the one. Pure Onslaught server. Look, there's the 109.203.239.207.
There we go.
So Retro Man Cave is saying, Andrew, can I ask you... No, he's saying, Andrew, can I ask you an OBS question, sir? You may! As long as it's the other Andrew. No, you can ask me it too. We are waiting for other players. Good opportunity to sort of have a little God mode fly around, see what we can see here. Oh, it's got a lid. My God mode is trapped in the building. Oh my gosh, look at this map. There's a lot going on here. So, Neil, why don't you come into the Discord and ask the question? If it's a public question that you're going to type, you can come and ask it in person. It's a lot easier for me to answer. Adding the text chat. Fancy running through that with me tomorrow? I can, or you can do it immediately by learning about... I'll tell you what it's called. It's called the browser source in OBS. Oh, you're on your phone. If you look in OBS, you'll find something called browser source. And basically, with browser source, it lets you take any sort of HTML data source and put that in your OBS stream. So it's a way of, if you can imagine, of just including a web page. So you can use that for doing your fancy YouTube chat, because it's all kind of a similar technology. And the bit that makes the browser source special is that, of course, you can use CSS. If you've got some web skills, which I think you do, you can use some CSS to mark it up, and that way give you your fancy schmancy look. So my one, you can see, has got a bit of transparency, and you try to make it match your colours or whatnot. Or you can just keep it very simple, to be honest with you. You want to keep it simple, just include the YouTube chat window.
Oh yeah, it's definitely an arc in here.
There's definitely a what in here?
Yes, there is one here.
Red power node destroyed.
Good.
Alright, so I'm on red team.
Yes, the best team.
Oh yes, let's
Really?
do this.
Let's do
The
this.
blue team say otherwise.
Are you on the blue team, Andrew?
What?
I'm the
No
blue
way.
team.
Right, we're constructing our nodes like nobody's business. I think the
Red
red
power
team is
node
slightly
destroyed.
winning. Can I drive across this water? Who was it in Grange Hill? A Mr. McCluskey or Ms. McCluskey?
Mrs. McCluskey,
There we go.
a teacher.
You can see now how addled I am. I was speaking to Neil
Node destroyed.
earlier,
Oh.
as I was most people, about how addled I've been recently, and
Blue power
that's
node
I think once
destroyed.
you start forgetting Grange Hill characters, it's almost game
Red
over.
Power node destroyed.
Oh no!
Where the
this-
hell are they?
Oh no! I'm going to go for node 18. That's my yeah, Neil. It's really super easy, to be honest with you.
Red power node destroyed.
It's not like I've got any special skills either with regard to programming or web stuff.
Red power node destroyed.
I did an unlisted test stream saying got a copyright claim.
Who got the copyright claim on it?
Ah, that's Neil on Retro Man Cave. It's really easy done, to be honest with you. If you're just playing games, it's just virtually always
power
going to
node
hit
destroyed.
something, especially if it's
Oh yeah.
one of the. I was
Fine.
playing a game the other day, and in the game it has loads of like actual licensed music. So it had music from the Rolling Stones and stuff, and so that went
Blue power
mental
node destroyed.
in the copyright, if you
Red
can
power
imagine.
core
Yeah,
is
it's just.
vulnerable. Red
Link
power
gun, by the
node
way, is on
destroyed.
5 on your keyboard if your mouse is like mine and doesn't cooperate.
Blue power core is vulnerable.
Right, we're almost over at the blue power core. 16. The claim was from Thames TV. So what was it? What piece of music did you use? Something else, Neil. I think this is you're preparing for your first stream, and as somebody who's done a couple, I'm not saying I'm by any means a good streamer, but I can tell you from managing a stream, what I would suggest is keep it simple in terms of all of your graphic assets and playlists or schedules or planning, because you don't have much time to mess
Red
around
power
really
node
when you're
destroyed.
doing that. So you might want to
Blue
just
power node destroyed.
invest your time in a sort of different way. Is that? Did they just make that a blue power node? What the hell? Blue, you cheeky buggers. Ah, guys, we might as well just go straight for their blue node, because they're still going to be locked down until they can hit node 2 or us. So someone go for the enemy's main
Red
node,
power
and
core
I'll
is vulnerable.
actually I'm. Oh, now ours is vulnerable. Bugger. Nice spawned right at 22. Come on, run, boy. Where's the inn? Where's the into their base?
Blue power core is under attack.
I'm gonna die, but I'm just having a go just to distract them. Show map when body is still.
Red power node destroyed. Blue
long as-
power node destroyed.
I need a flying thing. Where's the flying things? Whew, there we go. Lucky spawn there. Andrew, evening. How are you to this on this fine summer's evening? Right, I'm trying to fly over to 22 now. We're wasting the opportunity to harass the enemy by not going up there.
Oh, come on. Harass, such a hard word.
No, what word would you use?
Maybe ambush them?
Ambush them. Okay, we're going for the ambush them. Yeah, Neil, I tell you what, the best streams I've seen, don't get me wrong, the best streams I've seen don't have anything. They just have a good bloody stream. Focus on that. Oh, it's bloody linked again. I've seen so many with loads of bells and whistles that are this crap. And I think it's like, forget about the content, right? Is it locked? Is their power node locked, unlocked yet?
Blue power node destroyed.
Come on. Right, we need someone to take out 19 or 16. I'll go for 16, I guess.
Red power core is under attack.
Oh.
Blue power node destroyed. Red power core is under attack.
The Blues have got a link now. Yeah, if someone sends me a zip drive, I will definitely do a restoration video on one of those.
Red power
Give
core
one to
is
me,
at
not Neil.
50%.
He's too all about the retro bright. He's not about the electronics.
Blue power node destroyed.
Woohoo!
Red power core is critical.
Yeah, that's a good idea. The background one, which just does you know, with your logo on it and saying "back in a minute." That's a good one with a bit of music. That's nice. Where is everybody? This map is so sprawling. I'm not even sure if we're all on it anymore.
Well, I'm at the base,
Red
so...
power core is
Okay.
critical.
I'm just killing people who are blue.
So let's say, oh, Fairfight's being an enemy. Fairfight 14, you bugger. Look, we're all on here.
Red power core is critical.
We'll have to
Right.
remember that.
I defected to the red team.
Oh, that's a wise choice.
Now I'm underwater and my vehicle exploded.
Okay, let's take some paladins out. Am I the turret or the bloody body of the paladin? Both.
We're at the base, actually.
Oops.
Red power core is critical.
Sorry. You've got some dittos.
Don't shoot me, Jesus Christ. Who the hell shoots?
Right.
Red power core is critical.
I'm going to attack.
I'm checking their blue node.
Blue power node
Right, got it.
destroyed.
Someone make a node. I'll defend with the paladin if someone can jump out. Whoever's in. Oh no! My paladin's off down a hill. As am I. Bugger. I'm a squishy again.
I'm being a furry, I guess.
I'm a furry. What did they call that? Yipping. Yiffing.
Yiffing? What's that?
Chat spamming is not allowed. Phew, okay, let's go for 3. I'm going to go for 3.
Wow, they're dominating those guys.
Okay.
Blue power node destroyed.
It's because we didn't take the, you know, go on the full offensive when we had the opportunity.
Oh, I see.
Stolen my flying thing.
Oh, wait. Come back.
No, it's okay, go. I'm walking to 6.
But who is attacking?
Baddies from 6. Whoa!
Sorry?
There's a lot on 6, by the way. If anybody wants some action, that's where you want to be. Where did I spawn? Oh, I spawned at 21, you bastards!
Blue power node isolated. Blue power node destroyed.
Oh, nice work. You know why, John, you know why stuff breaks so frequently, modern electronics? It's because of the lead-free solder. That's why I never use lead-free. I know, that guy was floating above that rock, right? I wasn't imagining it. You're my node now.
Destroyed.
Okay, how the hell did I die over there? That's interesting.
Blue power core is vulnerable.
Oh, power core's vulnerable. If someone can make sure node 16 stays dead, we probably have a chance of getting in there and annoying them slightly. If I can find out which button is a rocket
Blue
launcher.
power node destroyed.
Anything, please.
I'm on my way to 16 through 12.
Blue power core is under attack.
I was briefly at there. Where am I? 20. So it's spawning me quite closely. I'm trying to defend our node. Node 23. Weapons, please. Rocket launcher.
Red
So do I
power
shoot the
node
spinny thing on
destroyed.
top of the blue node?
Yes.
Destroyed.
Okay.
I love the sound when you hit the tanks. John, it should be reasonably easy to get lead solder, right? Because they haven't banned it from use. They just have
Blue
banned
power
it from
core is
manufacturing,
vulnerable.
right?
Red power node destroyed.
Oh, you destroyed my node, you buggers. Oh, they're bluifying it.
I'm going to 20.
Yeah, I'm 23. Yeah,
Blue power node
23.
destroyed.
Or is it 20? 23 I am. Okay, I'll come to
Red
you.
power node destroyed. Blue power node destroyed.
Well done, boys. Well
Okay,
done.
23 now. Oh, he brought out his cutting blades of cuttingness. I forgot those cars with those bloody blades.
No, let's get number 6 because I've just done 11.
The red car and the blue car had a race. Am I losing my mind? Didn't you used to have a rocket launcher in this bloody game? Come on. Enigma's tank shell blew Andrew D into
Blue power
flaming
node
bits.
destroyed.
That's right.
Well, I defended 12, but I don't see where the other guy is.
Right, I think it's pretty good. If we can
Blue power
secure
core is
6,
vulnerable.
if we can
Why
secure
not
6,
6
it's
now?
pretty awesome.
And how do you heal these
Use
bases
5,
or whatever?
5, the link cannon on the right click on the link cannon, I think.
Okay, good.
If I can find my rocket launcher,
Red
which I
power
don't
node
seem to have.
destroyed.
Anyway,
Blue power core is under attack.
I'm not sure what we shoot here. I think we just shoot the middle
Oh,
bit.
now I get it. Nice.
What? What happened to me? Why am I... How did that... What happened to me?
Don't worry. I'll come and save you.
Why am I spawned? I spawned on the top of the enemy's bloody base. What was that about?
Blue power core is under attack. Blue power node destroyed.
Very well.
Is that doing
Blue
something?
power core is under attack.
What? Yeah, I can do that with my voice. Alright.
Am I actually doing any damage here from here?
I don't know. How do you see the
Blue power node destroyed.
results or the tab? But my
Blue
tab doesn't
power
work.
core
So
is critical.
Oh, it's going down.
Blue power core is critical. Blue power core is critical.
Ah,
Power node destroyed.
someone got me. Right, good. It's doing good though. Please spawn me near it. Yes, it is.
5-minute Blue power node destroyed.
alright, nice, nice. I need some healing.
So close. So close. Oh man. I need a. If I get
Do I need?
anyone,
do I
everyone,
need
you
to
should
go
just go
back
to
or-
22. Everybody go to 22. Just attack that core. It's like half that dead
Oh.
now.
Red power node
I was heading to
destroyed.
15 because it's unmanned. It's unguarded.
15's all right. Yeah, if you want to do that. But anyone who's able to do it on the
I was
offensive.
just killed by Boyd.
Boyd Coddington, I think died. I tell you what, flat cannon right click is good on these.
Blue power node destroyed.
Wow.
Their fight is on a killing spree.
Yes, indeed.
Blue power core is vulnerable.
Yes, it's very vulnerable. Let's kill it.
And if someone wants to have a look at 15, I'm
Red
legging
power
it.
node destroyed.
Fair fight, you're such a traitor. We might not let you
Blue
back.
power core is critical.
Oh yeah, come on! Here it goes.
Core is critical. Blue power core destroyed.
Woo!
Yay! Nice, boys. Let's see my frame rates.
It's
What
the
the heck?
teamwork that makes the dream work.
Oh yeah. Well played.
That's nice. Excellent, guys. Well, that was like a warm-up. Oh, Halo Battle Royale. Oh, I can't wait to play Halo 2. I'm going to just make that in my list, like writing it down in my little pen. Halo 2. Dang, that was fun. Right, so we can vote. Fair Fight voted last time.
10, 9,
He loves On's Alien 2, so I'm going to go for On's Aliens 2 as well then.
4, 3,
Aliens 2,
2.
alright.
Because I don't know, it's just Fair Fight's voting for it, and he's not in the chat. He's just being naughty, evil boy. Can we do a chat in the game? I think I'll try pushing Carriage Return and just see if I could chat to the enemy as a normal text chat. So anybody in the Discord, we're all going to jump over onto Red Team. If we're not,
Okay, well, when it loads.
and it loads.
Okay.
I love how my watch says transfer complete updating. I think my watch is doing a Windows update. I might be on the blue team, am I? How do I know?
What team were you going to be on, gentlemen?
Red team.
Okay.
You are on blue.
Yes, I'm on red team. Nice.
Cool.
Oh, I'm on blue.
You
How do I
it's showing-
change team? I've hit
lag.
change team.
Alright, I'm going to know too. And how do I secure
Blue power
it?
node under construction.
Right, I guess I'm on blue team right now.
Blue power node under construction.
Oh,
Red
this is
power
interesting.
node under construction.
Are these? Can we construct the nodes?
Yeah, I'm wondering how you do that.
Maybe you have to start with your core.
No, I think we have to use the 5, the rifle, And then construct it. Oh yes, finally.
I'm watching people on my team who seem to know what they're doing.
I feel that it's weird because I'm not on the right team in my mind.
Blue power node under construction.
I'm coming, red team. I'm one of you. So John's saying, is there a way to use a voltage multiplier with DC? Yeah, DC to DC to converter.
Red power node under construction.
And there was a question actually, I don't know if it was by you, John,
Blue power
something
node
did
under construction.
flash up about about
I don't know who
valves.
this guy is, but he's good. Thank you.
So what
Red
I'm
power
guessing,
node under
because the
construction.
red team now is full, right, with actual human players, we can't just switch teams. That's why it's doing that.
Blue power node under construction.
Oh, so you
Blue
can't
power
attack
node
like
under
that.
construction.
Right. What does that mean?
I just got killed by Fair Fight. Damn you, Fair Fight.
And Fairfight's not even in the chat. So we can't even talk to me about
God
go
damn
get
it.
Andrew that bagger. So John's saying I mean for high voltage. When you say high voltage, are you meaning really high voltage? Because I mean you just use a transformer, right? When you say voltage multiplier,
Blue power node isolated. Blue power node under red power node under construction.
I'm really confused now of this
Blue
whole
power
map
node
and everything.
destroyed.
It's an interesting map because there's hardly any vehicles. But you know what though, this is the map that Fairfight chose, and he knows what he likes to play with, clearly.
Oh
Blue
no.
power node under construction.
Right. So John's saying to drive a vacuum tube from batteries. Yeah, it's a good point you're making because, for example, the kit I've got, which is a vacuum tube kit, I think you often do need to have AC transformers. I don't know now if
Blue power
vacuum.
node destroyed.
I'm guessing it probably does require AC, right? Because it's.
So why is this locked down? I don't get it. Well, do we need to do something in addition?
Red power node destroyed. Blue power node under construction. Red power node destroyed.
Missile lock on, I like that.
Red power node destroyed.
Go to 5, please.
Red power node under construction.
Haha, Dalton, you bastard.
Got you.
Blue power node under construction.
Now it's personal. This time it's personal. Do-do-do. You know what? So John, yeah, in answer to your question, I don't know enough about
Blue power
vacuum
node under
tubes to be
construction.
able to answer your question right now. And that's embarrassing, but at the same time, not really, because I never claimed to know anything about vacuum tubes. But I will know a lot about vacuum tubes after I have assembled my
Don't come my
AM
way.
transmitter.
Who the hell? Mr. C. Who is Mr. C?
Red power core is under attack.
Mr. C is in your Discord voice chat.
Ah, okay. No, because I saw.
Is he on your team? I don't know.
Red
Yes,
power
he is,
core
he
is
is.
under attack.
Just go in for a little
Red
drive.
power core is under attack.
Oh, it's over there. But then regarding vacuum tube from batteries, I guess it depends if your
Red power
board has
core
any
is
sort of
under
onboard
attack.
transformers and whatnot.
I bet Techmo knows about them.
I bet he doesn't.
Red power
Big
core
Clive
is
might,
at
though.
50%.
Fly
power
me
core
to
is
the
critical.
moon.
Red power node destroyed.
How do I get out of my bloody car? Why am I stuck? Oh no, I'm in team save.
Blue power node under construction.
Tease me, tease me, tease me, tease me, baby.
So why are we unable to damage this little thing?
It says it's an unlinked power node.
One,
So
in,
that means we
Red
have to
power
destroy
core
the
is
link,
critical.
huh?
I think
one in
so.
the link and one in the stink.
That was a
Red
nice
power
one.
core is destroyed in
No!
5, 4, 3,
It's because it had the ultimate team of
one.
fair fight and back office show. Am I on the red team now again? Whoa, I'm back on the red team. I take it all back. The red team is great. Yay, we're all on the red team. Yeah, boys.
I'm on blue.
Are you?
Careful.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Nah. It's like, you know what? It's
Oh
like
wait, you're dead.
it's like the Highlander. You're not allowed. There can be only one.
Actually, how do I change team?
red power
Just
node
go to
under
the
construction.
team menu. And
Oh,
so-
team menu and then after
you can
change.
see change team. Winner, winner, chicken dinner! Unknown deleted user. I do like unknown deleted user. I wish I'd thought of that as a username to really
Blue
wind
power
up
node under
sysops.
construction.
Actually, I can't change team.
No, that's what happened to me because they're full. Oh, shit. But I didn't... What? I don't remember how you started to link the nodes last time.
Blue power node under red power node under construction.
Can someone find the empty nodes, please?
I'm fighting this flying thing that looks like it's not ripped off from Halo at all.
Of course not.
I think this came out, like, before Halo.
Red power node under
Not
construction.
Unreal
Red
2004.
power node under construction.
Well, yeah, but it never... I don't think it changed. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, Batman! Batman! Batman!
So,
Red power node under construction.
Okay, let's do this thing. I've got something in my pocket for you. I've got something in my pocket.
Red
Says,
power
how
node
do
power
you
node under
do?
construction.
Actually, Andrew, shoot me with your right click of
Red
your
power
link
node
cannon,
under
and we can
construction.
link the cross-link the streams. Shoot me with your link. Whoa! No, we've done it already. See, it boosts the streams or something.
across the streams.
It does it in the most opposite way to that movie. Oh yeah, here we go.
Yes.
Epic.
So why is it that I can't?
It's happening.
Red power node
Accept
destroyed.
it. My name is Sheikh Zula, the Mind Ruler. Guess what I've been watching?
Red power node under construction.
Oh no, I've run out of charge. You go for it, Andrew. I've run out of charge. I gotta get the pick up.
Alright.
I'll boost you. There you go.
Blue power
Done.
core is vulnerable.
Oh, that was nice.
It's good there's some health here because I was ill.
You are ill in the head, sir.
Blue power node under construction.
That's a given.
I'm unable to
Blue
damage
power
it.
is
How
under
the...
attack.
Go down, you bastard.
Blue power node destroyed.
Oh my.
Red power node under construction. Blue power core is under attack.
There we go, better.
Better. It's just that I haven't played this game like in 2-3 years.
Core is under attack.
Otherwise I would have
Red
won
power
easily.
node isolated.
You'd have won easily. Oh,
Oh yes.
Blue power node under construction.
that's very cocky.
Well, I'm good
Blue
at
power core
FPS,
is
so
under attack.
it's okay. I can be.
I'm trying to figure out how to make my flying machine go down.
Blue power
Oh,
You
yeah.
press
C.
on
Yeah,
shift
yeah.
or the other one.
I got it. Ah-ho-ho! Sapphire blew me away. I would be very embarrassed, guys, that a bot stopped my attack of your base. I've got the key. I've got the secret. I've got the key. I've got the secret.
Red power
No!
attack.
No! No, I got totally gibbed there.
Blue power node under
Wait, was that
construction.
you?
Yes.
Blue power core
Who are
is
you
Is it
playing
that
as?
I'm in the blue base and I'm just shooting.
Hang on, what's your character name?
Me is the noobs.
The Noobs.
Or Dan 88.
Yeah, so that wasn't you. That wasn't you. It was Sapphire. The bot.
Okay, come on, go.
Blue power core is critical. Blue power core destroyed.
Yay, I destroyed the core.
Red team is
Oh, nice! So at least the red team was, let's say, sketchy? Since you had more, how do you say this? More links or whatever you call those bases, but we won in the end. Nice.
What would a Judge Dredd beat game? If you had a Judge Dredd PC game, what would you want in that game? Would that be an FPS?
Probably the gun that shoots lots of different ammo.
Yeah, exactly. I do love the newer version of Judge Dredd. Yeah, I'm going to vote for Urban.
10, 9,
Okay, I'll try
8,
Urban.
7, 6.
No, the new
5,
Judge Dredd stuff was
4,
awesome. I wish it was better
2.
received so that we could have more Judge Dredd movies.
Maybe coming to Netflix.
Also,
Who would it be? Who would
Series.
play the main dude?
Carl Urban has said he would be willing to reprise the
Oh,
role.
please, Carl
Yes.
Urban, Pluit, please, please. Remember we were talking about Almost Human being the prototype for it.
so I'm on blue team, it seems.
I don't think we know yet. It's hard to know till it
It says
actually.
waiting for other players.
Yeah, exactly, but it shows the color.
Yeah, but I think I'm on blue as well in that case. But I've done it and it starts on red. I think it balances. I'm on red now.
I'm on.
Oh, you're red. Nice.
I think I'm on red as well.
Yes, we are red. I don't see you, the noobs. Oh yeah, tis noobs. You're on the other one.
Yeah, exactly. It's a friend of mine that said, you know what, you should pick that name. It's like you're a noob,
Power
so
node
it
under
was
Red power
so
node
long
under
time ago.
construction. Blue power node under construction.
Ah.
Red power node under construction.
In position. We're securing the node. So John, tell us about this Judge Dredd PC game. Is it like a fighter? I'm going for 7, by the way.
Red power node under construction. Red power node under construction. Blue power node under construction.
This is like tic-tac-toe.
Oh, I got the first blood. Nice.
Oh, Mr. C is in the Discord but without a mic. So he gets to
For
hear
me?
he gets to hear your taunt, your like thing where he can't even defend himself verbally.
Oh,
Ooh. Guys, you don't hear me?
I can hear you, but I'm not Mr. C.
Yeah, exactly. So, wait, he can. He just said that he doesn't hear me. Why is that?
He can hear you, but he doesn't have a mic.
No, but actually... Oh, let's push it a little bit down. Alright.
Oh, Andrew, that's a mistake, by the way. You should be playing this. Andrew Beer, sorry, in the chat saying he's going to play with his Ouya. Yeah, that's how you say it. But yeah, if you find out how to jailbreak it in some sort of way which won't annoy me because it's relatively easy, then I'd like to know that, because I'll do the same. I tell you what, my brother sent me a SNES Mini, and I really want to play it, but at the same time I can't bring myself to have my kids ruin it, whereas an Ouya...
Come on, heal it.
An Ouya might do the trick, because it's...
Let's see where we're heading at. Oh, regenerative.
There's a Clockwork mod you can install. Oh right, so Judge Dredd, Dread vs. Death, released 2003 for PC. It's a good
nice,
game.
Guys.
So it's not even it's like...
Power node under construction. Red power node under construction.
Ah!
Nice, very nice, boys.
I'm not happy with that.
I'm very pleased.
We need to be a team, and all of us
Yes.
fight down.
Bite down hard, it's going in dry.
Yes. Shoot him in his face.
Me? Why? No.
Oh, Fairfight's gone as well. He says he'll be back later. Well, I don't know how much more of this I've got in me, to be honest with you. I think my limit's going to be 2 hours. So we've got another half hour.
I like the fact I've got a gun called Avril.
Oh, you know what would be sweet, Go? It would be the most awesome, sweetest thing. Have you played, oh, Shitting Bastard. Hang on.
Oh!
Yeah. Do you remember that game, Old Shitting Bastard? Yeah, that's a good game.
Yeah.
Borderlands.
I won't play it.
You've not played... You won't play it, or you've never played it?
I won't play it because I won't give it any more money to Gearbox Software.
Right.
No.
Anywho, well, what if I just give you a copy? Because I've got like so many spare copies of Xbox 360 Borderlands. Anyway, the thing about Borderlands is that, one, it's awesome, and two, it has a really cool... Because you know what it is, though, Andrew, in terms... Do you know what it is or not?
It's a game. I know that much. I've not even looked at it because it was the game that apparently the money was diverted from Aliens Colonial Marines to make.
What, and that's now you don't like them because of that?
Yes, yes.
Brilliant.
The budget Sega gave them apparently.
Well, I'll tell you a little bit about it then. It's... Have you played any kind of Dungeons and Dragons-y type games, or maybe even Diablo or something?
Yeah.
So you know that sort of... Oh, bollocks. You know that sort of dynamic... John says Borderlands, more like Borderlands. Yeah.
Which is true to that.
The thing about Borderlands is it's got a whole, character experience points type thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
And in those games like Diablo, where you have all of these generated weapons, they're sort of procedurally generated weapons. So you'll have like, the flaming sword of power, or the icy bow of Capricorn or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has all these powers. Your weapons in Borderlands are the same. So the basic classes are like by manufacturers, and all of the gun sights, laser sights, range, capabilities. There's loads of procedurally generated weapons. And it's really cool because you end up getting these really amazing weapons that you kind of fall in love with and are sad to lose. In the same way you were sad to lose that really great sword that you got. But if anything in that's the kind of mechanism that lets you have weapons that deserve names. I guess that's where I was going with this whole rambling thing. So you find a really cool base weapon and then you upgrade it and everything, and it's really custom. I'm sure that's something that people sell you in a DLC now if you want a custom weapon.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh no!
Oh no! You killed me. Wait, on what team are you?
Red team.
I think I'm on red or blue now.
It's a first-person looter. John, yeah, first-person looter. I like that though. I like that kind of relaxed gameplay. Sometimes, you can't always be about the. I like the kind of might and magic vibe, but with modern weaponry.
Blue power node under construction.
We are doing so badly here.
I don't know who I killed, but I killed him with a rocket launcher.
Rocket
And
launcher.
he had a vehicle. Oh my god. I'm a noob at this game, but not that noob.
What was Biggest Dickus from?
Pompeii.
Biggest Dickus.
I'm hearing something underground.
I'm trying to find. Where's node 5? I can't even find the damn thing. Is it up in the air or something? Ah, there it is. Oh, Monty Python Life of Brian. Apparently.
Oh, no.
Ah.
Blue power node destroyed.
He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty
Blue power
boy.
red power node under construction.
Where is this damn blue node? Is it actually literally one you have to fly to? I'm not liking this map. This is a mechanized map. Doesn't work
Red
well
power
on foot.
node under construction.
Oh, finally I get to it and I realise we've already got it. Great. So 5 is the whole centre of this map. You need 5. Oh, Andrew, did you just kill me?
I might have done.
It's on. I'm on it
God,
like a
That's
Scotch
a
bonnet.
criminal offense.
I'm just guarding the
Red power node
node
destroyed.
thingy.
I'm trying not to, eat too much, Andrew. I'm trying to, cut back. I've got a race on Sunday and all that.
Isolated.
And
Yes.
Blue power node destroyed.
but there's a shitload of really good chili in my fridge, or at least there was earlier.
Blue power node
So what I'm
destroyed.
going to do, so I don't eat too much of it, so I can enjoy it in a smaller
Red power
quantity,
node under
I'm going to mix
construction.
shitloads
Red
of
power
chili
node
sauce into
destroyed.
it.
What I do instead is, why not just take
Red
loads and
power
loads and
node
loads of
destroyed.
Imodium, bung yourself up, and then you'll be suddenly your digestive system will be really full.
Blue
Oh,
power
but that way
node under
I don't get to
construction.
eat the chili.
You do just in really small quantities.
Does that work? How much do you have to? You'd have to take Imodium for ages. You'd have to be.
Probably. Because
This-
all it does is it reacts by slowing down the peritonitis of your intestines.
The problem is though, if some of those products is that they can kill you if you start
Yeah.
getting silly quantities.
That's true.
Like, have you heard what happens when people take loads of ridiculous
Blue power, red
amounts
power node destroyed.
of
Red power node under construction.
diarrhea medicine?
That is Propla. That is Imodium.
Sorry, I mean laxatives.
Yeah, don't you start to lose like your innards through your arse. and
You
stuff.
literally, your insides start to melt. What
Have
happens
a
is
rectal.
it completely wrecks your osmotic balance between your cells. So your cells, so the salt levels are wrong because that's how this stuff works. Because it will change your salt levels to draw salt into your bowels
Blue
or something
power
normally.
node destroyed.
So what happens is,
Red power node
as you can
destroyed.
imagine,
Red
that
power
happens
node
through all of
under
your cells when you go
construction.
nuts. So yeah, you literally start melting out.
Actually, you're dehydrating if you have diarrhea.
I think that's you're lucky if you're at that point. If you're at this point, your cells are bleeding into each other. It's a difference.
Oh, what a
Yeah,
subject
exactly.
to listen to while I'm eating. Thanks, guys.
You can't.
Fair fight.
We're
Yeah, he's
always
still
too
eating.
generous.
So let's keep talking about this because I'm trying to imagine when you're melting, what is your analog? Are you to your gelatinous blob? You're
Red
turning
power node under
into.
construction.
Might end up like Meatwad in Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Red power node under construction.
I remember Meatwad.
Blue power
I see
core
you
is
more as a
vulnerable.
Master Shake.
You do, what with the magic powers as well.
I love how they just in the pilot they had all of these skills and stuff, but that was it. Never went anywhere with it. Just harassing Carl. Carl is my favourite character, actually. I kind of, if I ever get into making some T-shirts, I'm going to make a Carl one.
Red power node
I'm
destroyed.
going to pinch
Red
some
power node
Cartoon
destroyed.
Network or Turner Network, whoever it is.
Yeah, just not make any,
Blue
just
power
not
node
try and
under
profit from them.
construction.
Is that generally the thing? They don't give a shit as long as you're not trying to profit.
No, they
from
probably will give a shit, to be honest.
it. No. It's like playing cosplay. They don't sue people making cosplay. Lord of the Crows.
I'm getting humiliated.
No, you bastards! I hit the bloody thing. Right.
Blue power node
So what was this
destroyed.
about? So you don't want to damage your eat too much and damage your peritoneum. So that sounds like good advice.
Yes.
Why, do you have stomach problems?
No, Andrew just doesn't want to eat too
Power
much.
core is vulnerable.
Alternatively, you get yourself like an at-home gastric balloon. that you can...
And at home, I love that. Like a kit.
Yeah. You just have a little, like a bicycle pump valve on the side of your stomach. When you don't want to eat so much, just pump it up a bit, and then, you know.
The problem is, I feel something like that would probably lead to you ending up with a really stretched out stomach because you'll be used to having that and still trying to eat. Then you'll need the gastric football, the gastric. What are those things you used to bounce on in the 70s?
Or space
Red
hopper.
power node
Gastric space
isolated.
hopper. Oh, that sounds like a really good nick for Unreal
Red power
Tournament.
node under
Or
construction.
gastric space hopper.
Oh. I can't
Blue
damage
power node
it.
under construction.
I had my first falling over wearing my
Blue
rift
power
today.
core is vulnerable.
Did you?
Yeah.
Check the base. Oh wait, you're not with me. Oh.
I was playing Arkham VR, which is quite cool, but there's a bit when you're on a lift and it's like semi-transparent at the bottom, and it was going down,
Red power node destroyed.
Right.
and it just made my balance go.
There's some. If you look on the Oculus store,
Red power node under construction.
there's something that's about the International Space Station, where you've got to go floating around that and in and out of it. That's awesome because that
Holy
really
moly.
makes you
Power
lose
core
your
is
shit.
vulnerable.
Oh, the blue core is vulnerable. Oh dear.
Blue power core is under attack. Red power core is under attack.
Oh, is it a race?
Blue power core is under attack. Red power core is under attack.
I need my flak cannons.
Red power node destroyed. Destroyed.
Ah.
Red power node under blue power node under construction.
What's that beep?
It was from one of the cars, I think, trucks.
Oh, no,
whatever
it's
you want to
because
call
the
them.
nodes became linked, right? So John says, fun fact, they're a completely artificial
Oh,
stomach.
so we
you have to
have
drink
linked
some
one.
chemicals that mix
Nice,
the stomach
okay.
to digest food. There's a powder drink you can have now, but it turns to gel in your stomach. I think, if I recall reading about this, humans do not actually need a stomach to live, to process food.
Red power node destroyed.
What is this thing I'm on?
So,
Red power
so
node
why
under
can't I
construction.
destroy it?
Red power node destroyed. Red power node under construction. Red power node destroyed. Blue power node under construction.
Oh, what? This is tedious, this map, isn't it?
Ah, well, it's a very hard map, but it's okay.
So anyway, as I was saying,
power
yeah,
node
you
under
don't need...
construction.
Yeah,
There's certain,
come on, right
there's
on.
certain whole parts of our internal organs are not really necessary anymore to live, which is really cool. So I think that shows that we're going to be adapted for the Matrix soon enough.
That didn't go well.
Evening.
Evening, Rob.
How you doing?
Hear me now, rude boy.
Here now.
Evening,
up
Bat! Robert, I've been very
Power
impressed
node
with your
destroyed.
pictures, sir.
And the ones of the circuit boards.
there. Oh.
Yes. I think that looks... You're doing a stunning job there.
I haven't done anything.
Well, you took a picture. You should be post that in Neil's Commodore 64 8-bit page and say, anybody interested in this proper shit, get over to the back office Discord. And then you can get them to come and finish your bomb.
Yeah, I
Many-
need some help with that.
I will... what the hell is with this fan? Oh, it blows you out. Bugger. Now I see what's going on here.
Many low-paid
Red
Chinese
power
slaves
node
died
under
to make these
construction.
circuit boards.
That's right.
Red power node
What I would
destroyed.
suggest is...
We are listening.
we get...
Blue power node under construction.
Oh, you can't hear your power core, by the way. Shoot him with the skiffle gun.
Oh, I just shot Avril at some guy.
Yeah. So, Rob, who are you using again? You were using RS or
Farnell.
DigiKey?
Red
Farnell.
power core is vulnerable.
Farnell CPC. Same company, right?
And it's Force 4 or Force 7 or something as well.
Element 14.
That's the one.
Yeah, the problem with Farnell is the reason I don't tend to use them is that they tend not to
Red
have
power core
a lot
is
of
under
basic
attack.
stuff that I think they should have. But it's fine. I think you found... Did you find everything? The main chips, or you didn't yet? There's only one chip,
Yeah, I
actually,
think so. The
inverter.
only thing missing
Red power core
is the buzzer.
That could just be any bit of piezo, so that's not a problem.
Yeah. And then
Red power core
the other
is
end of the
critical.
cable that goes onto the board, onto the Molex.
The
Come on, I was so
dim.
close to finish it. Come on, guys.
So John says,
Red
can't wait
power
till
core
Deus
is
Ex
critical.
level implants
Red
are real.
power core destroyed.
Yes, hallelujah.
The winner.
I'm not sure what I'd have if I could have an implant. I tell you what, I'm getting bored of Onslaught maps. I'm all about the assault, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Should we see if there's an assault room just to try it?
Well,
How do we?
let's
do
browse through
that?
the history. Onslaught, spam Vikings.
How do we do this? Do we actually just go back to server browser then?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I do, and it's perfect.
Right. So I'm going to the server browser. Is there any onslaught there at all, or just nothing?
10,
Just
9,
all of them are onslaught.
Sorry,
only.
I mean. Oh yeah, sorry. Game type onslaught. I had it here.
4, 3.
Yeah, but if we pick one of the ones with no
One.
players on, we can kind of vote more to ourselves.
And you
Okay.
can press F10 to cancel. How do you say the?
Yeah. The
Okay.
connection.
Let's do it.
All right.
Well, why don't we go for ONS Torlan, which is 0 out of 16 people.
Which one?
ONS.
No, we don't want. Yeah, we don't want onslaught. We want assault, if possible.
They're all ONS.
I'm just at the top right corner though. I see it says game. There's a filter. Yeah, there's a
Oh,
filter.
there is
That might be
one
why.
There we go.
There's-
Load,
what-
yay!
What type do you want to play?
Let's go to Nar Pali Ass server.
Napoli, okay.
Right, what is that? Invasion, is it?
That's assault. Scroll up in the filter, Andrew, and you'll see it.
Ah, I see it. Got it.
All right.
And if we're lucky,
Which one?
Napali or something. It's the first one with the ping of 35, but it might be different for you.
Yes, ping's 32.
So how do you see that? Oh, by the game and communication. I have 120. Nice.
What would be great if we can all be on the same team for Onslaught? That would be super fun.
Rob,
John-
are you gonna
You are defending.
Are you going to join us for a little Unreal,
Defend
Rob?
the satellite controls.
Not today, no.
1 minute remains.
Greetings.
Don't fancy some FPS?
No. It's not my strong point.
Not ours either. Oh, it's well, it's on now.
destroyed.
But I found the game. It was a £1.49 in total with VAT for
Vehicle
the game.
destroyed.
Oh, this is a practice round apparently.
30 seconds left.
There you go.
Anti-TCC is
defending.
verifying
Defend the
skins.
satellite controls. 20 seconds.
I don't know what that means if it's verifying the skins.
I think it's some anti-cheat thing.
Oh, what, like that
10,
if you could make a skin and
9,
you're just all
destroyed.
one colour,
7,
like
Or
dark.
transparent or
5,
something.
Oh yeah, that'd be
3,
so cool.
2, new
That's a
assault
great. That'd be
starts in
genius, wouldn't it? Make yourself
6,
alpha
5,
channel skin.
4, 3, 2.
So John, what
Sweet
implants
Lord.
would you have? Tell us, sir.
You are defending. Defend the satellite controls.
Right. It's me. Oh,
let's-
it's me versus all of like you guys. Oh wow! Instant kill.
Vehicle destroyed.
Let's do this.
Vehicle destroyed.
Oh, watcher! You got me.
You are defending.
Actually,
Defend the satellite
John,
controls.
about brain implants, I'm going to tell you something that I honestly
Vehicle destroyed.
I think is weird and has surprised me a bit is with all of this Oculus
Vehicle
and VR
destroyed.
and whatnot, I'm actually surprised we've gone there. I kind of thought that we would have gone more into kind of direct to brain type
Vehicle destroyed.
controls by now. I would have thought that we wouldn't have needed a Rift. I thought we would have had like a kind of a plug into your visual cortex DD
Into your
right now.
Oculus Nerve or something.
Yeah, absolutely. And so it's kind of a bit weird.
Well, I think the future will head there anyway, so...
No.
I'm convinced though VR is the future. Now
What?
You are defending. Defend
VR
the
is the
satellite
future?
controls.
Hmm.
it's good. VR will deliver where 3D didn't.
I'm sure of that, but still, I just think that. Oops.
I tell you what, you bloody humans, Mr. C Watcher, all you bastards,
Vehicle destroyed.
you are caning me. Are you actually just aiming for me on purpose or something?
Vehicle destroyed.
At least they have good music.
Defend the satellite controls.
This is a really exciting game. Bazza! Bazza's in the chat. You know what that means. Where there's Bazza,
Hey, Baz.
there's something.
And we got fair fight in the audio chat.
Trying to get back into the game.
You traitor! I think that there's a limited number of spots on this. I think it's a really small server. I think it's only an 8-seater.
Defend the satellite controls.
No. We'll work on getting our own server for the next time.
Buttocks. Can we have it running all the time, like one of these public servers you see?
See what we can do.
Hell.
I actually have some Linux servers somewhere sitting around, bloody just doing nothing, but I've kind of lost them. Have you ever had that, Andrew? Have you ever lost a server?
Oh, I've lost servers before, yeah.
I know they exist. I know I'm paying for them. I know they're running like Ubuntu and sitting there updating themselves, but I can't remember what they're. You know, the irony is, I've got about 200 frigging domain names, so I could easily have just hooked them up to a domain to keep track of them. Maybe we'll do that, Andrew. We'll do an audit one day.
Vehicle destroyed.
Yes.
And I've got quite good domain names too that are super good for games servers. Oh!
Which type of game are you playing?
We're playing
You are
Assault. So if
defending.
you go to the
Defend the
filter and set
satellite
the Assault,
controls.
there's a server that says like Nepali or something. Oh, you can't heal it.
Not a fan of this map. It's a bit.
You know what? It's because you need to play coordinated. It is awesome, but you need to be coordinated. And actually, you've got really small teams.
Well, we're really not coordinated by
Yeah,
any
you
means.
need you'll be. Someone says, Bazza says, give me an
destroyed.
example of one of your domain names. I don't want to give it now because you're going to do it to bloody dox me or something.
I'll give you one of the domains. POOPSEX.com.
No, really?
No.
Oh,
5-minute warning.
Bazza, I'm gonna let me find the domain names first to make sure they're not being used for something, and then I'll let you know.
Satellite dish aligned. Defend the main gate.
Wow. My own
you-
teammate attacked me. That's good shit.
You killed me, Andrew.
You are
I
defending.
know.
Killed me.
I know. I was
Defend the
actually
main gate.
waiting for you. I'm like Darth Maul. You know the bit in the Darth Maul attack thing when Jidi Zhongjang is fighting him, and then the laser doors are shut, and they have a little sit down, have a little cup of tea, waiting because they know
Yeah.
it's going to take like a minute. I like that bit.
You know all hell's gonna break loose.
That's exactly what I was doing. I was just sitting there, and you were Jim Zhongjang.
Yeah.
Actually, that sounds a bit racist, but I did actually know somebody who sounded exactly like that. That's what his name was.
Baz will be disappointed if they aren't really rude.
No, they aren't really rude because most of them are doing work for like commercial
You are
projects.
defending. Defend the main gate. Vehicle
I do like the
destroyed.
idea of having a rude domain name to use to troll people.
I'd like to have a rude domain name, like if you ever arrested with the police and they ask your email address. Like your contact details.
Boyd says that was thoroughly enjoyable. Been ages since I've played this with real people. So Boyd, you're not playing anymore, but I'm glad you joined it. It's really cool that to know that it was you because when we're playing this, it could be just other random people who are already on those servers, just the other people playing. But it's awesome that you joined from the stream. Sorry I missed that if you said you were doing that. Awesome. That's good fun. So yeah, I was definitely killed by friggin' Boyd. That was the Boyd Coddington we were talking about. So Baz is saying I'd be really
You are
disappointed if they aren't really
defending.
rude. So yeah,
Defend the data
very.
cables. 3 minutes left.
I I like the idea. I like the idea of choosing domain names like totalarsehole.org and then later on using that to redirect people. Like you go to totalarsehole.org and it gets redirected to like a politician's page. Do you see what I mean? There's nothing stopping you doing a DNS redirect. That's totally legit, isn't it? If you think about it. So if you want it to be, this is the paedophilehunter.com or something, and then that goes to somebody's site, that you could get away with that.
Well, when I had a falling out with the local ISP, they hadn't registered the .net variant of their domain name.
Right.
So I registered it and forwarded it to their Facebook unofficial user complaints group I created.
Right. Awesome. I mean, is that... I don't know if that's harassment, as in...
Not really, because it was the name of the group. It was a user group for the ISP. It said in the top big letters, unofficial.
Unofficial, yeah. That's it. As long as you're not trying to pass yourself off as that ISP, it's absolutely fine, isn't it?
But what kind of
Where-
ISP?
Whatever happened to Goatsy?
Goatsy. Oh, I love a bit of Goatsy. Or a lemon party, even.
Lemon Party.
Invite to Lemon Party. As you get older, though, Andrew, a Lemon Party might become your only viable options. There's always somebody going to want one of them.
I think they're upset. I'm shooting their
Cables cut. Defend the shield nexus.
thing.
Ah,
Rob is the oldest of all of us, anyway.
You are defending.
Right.
Defend the
Rob's
shield
actually
nexus.
60. Wow.
back office show already sounds like a gay porn video.
1 minute remains.
Welcome to the backdoor show. I do like sometimes. The problem with YouTube is you choose these names and then you build your whole online identity around them, and then you're like, why did I choose this name? Because you never knew what your show was going to be about.
You are
But if I just said called mine
Defend the shield
electronics
nexus.
and gaming, do you think my subs would be higher now? Because you know what you're getting.
30 seconds
Whereas
left.
I get people who think
No.
maybe they think they're signing on for like Staples website and shredders and printers
20
and
seconds.
stationery.
Yeah. I've got to admit, when I subscribed, I was quite disappointed you weren't reviewing the latest Rexel shredder.
10, 9,
Rexel is like the worst of them all as
you
well.
are defending.
Yeah.
The one where
Defend the
I
shield
tell you what,
nexus.
it was really funny. I was once in my old
One.
job
Blue team successfully
and they got this
defended.
massive
New
shredder.
assault starts in
And I was just feeding it, you know, like
4,
feeding it as
3,
much as possible to see what it could
1.
take. And didn't I just go and fucking jam it? Big time.
Got to be careful with shredders.
Because
I electrocuted myself quite badly with one about 2 years ago.
how did you electrocute yourself with a shredder? That's like quite a challenge.
vehicle destroyed.
I took it apart while it was still plugged in, didn't realise I hit something and gave myself a big enough jolt to knock myself out.
Why do you say that, like, make that the shredder's fault? It's like you've got to be
Yes.
careful with anything that's electrical that you start messing with whilst
You
it's
are
plugged in.
attacking. You must align
Mr.
the
C.
satellite dish.
Thank you, sir.
didn't-
You got me some good real. Thank you for playing, and you did get me some good gibs.
I didn't feel well afterwards.
You didn't feel well after electrocuting yourself.
Vehicle destroyed.
You know, those bloody shredders.
Yeah,
They're always
damn.
doing that. They're known for it.
Vehicle destroyed.
Anyway, if you're in the tanks, don't bother with the tanks. Just go on foot because you get past their spasmic grenade. Oh, dog attack!
You are attacking.
It's like, is that Bella?
You must
I hear.
align the
That
satellite
will be
dish.
her, yes.
Vehicle
So,
destroyed.
Rob, for Blackpool, I was going to steal a design of a garment from the In-Betweeners and get us all Pussy Patrol shirts.
Well, don't forget, I think Gary for Blackpool is wearing his Starfleet man dress.
Gary's not in the chat. I don't know where Gary's gone, but Gary, he will definitely wear a Pussy Patrol shirt. Oh, Frostbite.
Hey, that's a point. We need to speak to Neil
attacking.
if he's coming up with us.
You
Does he
must
want to stay
align
in
the
the
satellite dish.
Hotel we've all booked.
Hotel
Vehicle
Rompa Rompi.
destroyed.
Well, better than the Norbreck.
I think he didn't stay in the Norbrecht last time, so I think maybe he should stay in the Norbrecht this time. I'm almost disappointed we're not staying in it as well, but you know.
It's a life experience.
It is a life experience, but I'm not being funny. I wouldn't pay the cost they're charging at the moment.
Yeah, maybe if we go again at the other time of year where it was clearly cheaper
Vehicle
because nobody wants to
destroyed.
go when it's
You must
winter and
align the
raining.
satellite dish.
Yeah. What you mean like October when we're going again is the summer?
Is that when it is?
Dish
October.
aligned.
It's
Destroy
late
the
October
gate.
we're going. Yeah. It's apparently they've just got greedy.
Mr. C says don't have a bath with a toaster.
Wow. Excuse me, sir. You will find it's my toaster. If I want to make toast in the bath, I will.
Vehicle destroyed.
I tell you what, this is hard work with these such small teams. I don't even know where the
You
rest of
are
my
attacking.
teammates have
Destroy
gone.
the gate.
Andrew, did you fix your toaster?
No,
Vehicle destroyed.
I've not done any toaster action. I've not done anything. Oh,
Vehicle
Your car
destroyed.
breaking down. Let's put you all out to kilter.
you know what? You're absolutely right. I'm trying to think what's thrown me all out, and that's definitely the start of it. Where are we going? Oh, we already done the bloody thing. We're doing the gate now. Oh,
Vehicle destroyed.
I'm going to take over point 2 because no one has it, so...
Vehicle destroyed.
oh. I lost my head there.
You are attacking. Destroy the gate.
So let's come up with some new nicknames, I think, for games. I think I'm going to be Strangely Sexual Skeletor.
destroyed.
'Cause I'm a skeleton in this game.
Oh my lord, also. Oh no.
Man down. Oh, what? There's just no way you can bloody avoid these stupid cannons. No.
Vehicle destroyed.
I'm going to say the world's
Destroy
most
the gate.
versatile food is toast. Isn't toast amazing?
Alright.
Only alright.
If you say so.
I love it.
That is legendary.
Yeah, but is it just toast? But then you're talking about it depends on the bread, and it depends on
White
like the
bread.
butter and the toppings.
Normal shitty white bread. You don't need any other special breads
5
because
minutes
just
warning.
toast.
Do you mean like Mother's Pride?
Yeah. I don't mean like some sort of white supremacist bread. I just mean white bread.
Mother's Pride hasn't been around forever.
No, they sell it in Home Bargains, Rob.
It's all braces now.
No, Home Bargains sell Mother's Pride still.
Die, Watcher, you
Cannon
bastard.
destroyed. Vehicle destroyed.
With real butter,
Oh.
of course.
Oh yeah, not this spread plastic malarkey.
But
Vehicle
what I'm going to
destroyed.
say is, even
You
if
are
you make
attacking.
toast and you
Destroy
don't even
the
put
gate.
butter on it, it is still pretty good. Like if you didn't have any butter, it's still better than eating bread.
No, dry toast reminds me of when I was a kid and like I've been throwing up or had the shits. My mum was like, "You have dry toast. See if you can keep it down. Dry toast and water."
Okay. But that seems to be like a personal thing there, really. But I would
Yeah.
say, though, okay, with toast, my favourite topping on toast as a first place, in first place, is butter. Probably a salted butter, ideally. Like a Lurpak.
Oh, they sell this butter in on Ocado and in Waitrose, and it is amazing. It's Lowesley Farm, and it's just
Oh, it's
amazing butter.
creamy. Tastes like cream.
It just tastes like you imagine butter should.
Good. So, butter we all agree on. Is that fine? Butter. Second topping.
Dry toast and water. Did I grow up in Victorian England? Yes. Yes.
It sounds Victorian, really.
In the workhouse.
Second topping for me, and it's a tricky one. Ooh.
Cheese.
Yeah, but I'm going to go with a Dairyly.
Dairyly.
On toast.
Gate destroyed.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go for Dairy Lee.
Or
I would
Philadelphia.
go. I like the seriously strong mature on toast.
What, just as cheese?
3 minutes.
But that's
It's
almost...
if I have spreadable cheese.
The spread one, yes. The Cathedral City one, those ones. Like that. The mature, yes, I agree. It has to be cheese spread. Let's just say cheese spread, and that can include a cream cheese.
Okay.
Then the third topping is as a spreadable thing. I'm going to go with a pate.
I'd go with a crunchy American peanut butter full of sugar.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, I'd have the peanut butter over pate. So we're going with the butter,
You are
the
attacking.
spreadable cheese, the
Cut the
peanut
data
butter,
cables.
and then I'm going to say pate, or the jamon York, which you get in Spain, which is kind of like a
What about a Rie from France?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know what it is.
Rie, it's spelled rillets. It's a bit like a pate, but it's actually got more like chunks of meat in it.
Yeah, because isn't that made of bloody intestines?
No,
2
no,
minutes remain.
pate's made from intestines.
No, pate's made out of livers.
Well,
Anyway.
it's made out of pureed innards.
Let's say we've gone through the whole squashed meat on toast, right? And that could even include a spam, but spam's, not quite.
They do a spam spread.
Data cables cut. Destroy shield component.
After that, then, now I think we're talking into the solid toast
You are
toppings.
attacking.
A bit of ham,
Destroy shield
a
component.
bit of salami.
Salami, yeah.
Bazza says he had leftover rice, onion, and mushrooms on toast. Oh shit! We forgot the most obvious thing on toast because it doesn't seem like a toast thing. Beans on toast. Big breakfast on toast. Even this is one of my dirty favourites: tinned macaroni cheese on toast because it's like a carb in a carb on a
You are
carb.
attacking. Destroy shield component. 1 minute
What
But
remaining.
that's
about
what those beans on toast
Shield
is too,
component
really.
destroyed.
What about a sausage and bacon sandwich made with toast?
Oh yes, please.
And the fried egg.
Fried egg on
Fried egg as
toast.
well.
Fried egg on toast. That's all you need. Simple.
Plumbing, the fried egg with sausage and bacon on toast.
Oh,
yes.
with a bit of gammon.
Gammon.
And if you have a heart attack, you might do it properly, don't you?
I tell you what, I
30
wish that
seconds
we were
left.
living in the future
Shield component
where
destroyed.
we could literally just be a head in a
Destroy the
jar
AI
and you
generator.
can just eat all of this food up, nom nom nom, and it's just dropping out your neck hole into a plate
20
underneath
seconds.
for the bin. You could never stop eating then. Brilliant.
What about a toast topper, ham and cheese?
There's a bit
10,
council,
9,
but I will allow
8,
it.
7, 6,
Like this is like I'm the Stephen Fry of the QI
2,
of toast toppings.
1. Red team successfully defended.
Oh,
Oh,
Blue team.
I often have
yeah, attacking you.
sardines on toast.
oh! I tell you what, right? I'm going to stop playing this because I needed to go away and do some other things. But this conversation is keeping me hooked.
It is, it's toast.
Sardines.
18 people, all discussing toast.
It's only about the toast talk as well. So Baz is saying 2 slices of bread with a toasted slice of bread between them. Yeah, I think that sounds good because you'll have the soft bread and then you'll have the crunchy inner bread. Hummus on toast.
You can have 2 slices of toast with
Bread.
fried bread in the middle.
Oh
Hang on.
yes!
Guys, we didn't talk about jam.
1 minute
Oh
remaining.
jam. Even a quince.
How can't you have jam? How can you have a toaster without jam?
Or
Hmm?
a quince, or a strawberry, or a marmalade with lots of thick cut marmalade. I tell you what, this is the damn.
So many years ago,
Look,
I
look.
used to chocolate plate Snickers bar and melt that across the top of the toast on the grill.
Oh my god! I tell you what, I've never felt so hungry for toast right now, and not
30
needed it,
seconds left.
and not really wanted it. You know?
Apparently they do Maltesers chocolate spread now, but I've not tried it.
Oh, M&M's,
20
homemade
seconds.
peanut M&M's crunched into toast. 19 watchers now. We're all getting in the toast. It's getting exciting. Welcome to
10,
Toast Stream.
9,
I'm just going to go and
Dripping
make toast.
7,
Beef
Yeah.
dripping on toast.
5.
Yes, beef
Four,
dripping on toast.
3,
Any of the
2,
goo that's under a chicken
1.
or a duck that you've been cooking on toast.
Oh no.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Even some sort of a Marmite done real thick, not really thick like you think it's Nutella. Oh shit, Nutella on toast. See, toast is good. I think we must have just covered like 100 toppings here.
But I tell you what, you probably shouldn't eat as much Nutella as most people think it is deceptively bad for you.
Well, everybody knows it's just liquid oil. And...
It is. I actually, I compared this in Tesco's. Calorifically, you're better off putting Betty Crocker cake frosting out a tub on toast than Nutella.
Really? And that stuff's just toxic waste.
You are attacking.
Launch your attack.
Oh, I'm hearing Brad. Hey, sir. Welcome to the Discord, but can you mute your YouTube?
I am sorry, Andre.
No, that's fine. That's absolutely fine, sir. But wow.
I got back. Yes, I know.
Welcome to Toast Chat. £1.20 a minute. Listen while I discuss all the layers of toast I'm having.
Do you want to talk to other 40-year-old men about their toast habits?
On my late night Chatubate stream, I will be buttering toast with Nutella with my toes.
Okay, let's go in a different direction.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay, can whoever that is mute us down or something, please?
Sorry, yeah, that's Brad. I think he's sussing that out.
Cool.
I've done it, mate. I've done it.
Oh, John says deep fried toast.
Commence firing.
Oh, I just get toast and deep fry it. If you saw my bacon video the other day, we were watching that as part of a stream or something. I can't remember. In fact, it was on my 1,000 video stream, which we didn't quite get through. On that recipe that I was doing for making the bacon, Butty, I did fry the old toast in that, and I advised to do that. Roast toast. Can we do some smoked toast, Rob? I think Rob Taylor will have a smoked toast recipe for his...
No, that'll be Andrew Dalton.
Or can you smoke bread?
You get a smoked green on bread.
It'll turn it into
Cooking
toast.
in the toast is too long.
I think if you tried smoking bread, you just end up dehydrating it, to be honest.
Dehydrated bread. Just add water.
Or put the bread underneath the grill so that all the meat drips all over it.
Oh, yeah, because, I tell you what, Rob, I was thinking about you the other day when I was on the barbecue. You know what? I was emptying out my drip tray on the bottom.
Objective destroyed.
And I scraped all the crud away, got rid of all that. But then, you know, you have the liquid pot? And I poured that into like a little ice cream tub to chuck in the bin. And it was like half. Half of it was, top half was like dripping oil and fat, and then the bottom half was all of the liquid meat juices.
Yes.
And,
I still wouldn't.
Well, I wouldn't, because it's been sitting there for months, well, weeks at least. If it was like a fresh batch, I'd
some of the barbecue guys do that with the fresh catchings.
Is that what they call it? Catchings?
Yeah, drippings or
catchings on toast. But I tell you what, some of that stuff I'd scraped off is not fit for man nor beast, I can tell you. It would probably be poisonous and carcinogenic.
Objective destroyed.
This is a very strange map from this perspective, I have to say. So, Andrew, we talked about my chili, which I'm going to add some chili sauce, but I've run out of all of my ghost chili fancy things. So I need a recommendation on Insano cooking chilies, I'm going to call them.
Objective destroyed.
Do you see what I mean? They're too strong to eat as a sauce.
Yeah, just get some. There's a few you can get off Amazon. I'll give you a link to one. Something like one of the 357 sort of Mad Dogs or something they'll do here. But then they're not to be messed around with.
That's it. I want the one literally. I tell you what, the one I'm used to using. I don't know the name of it. It was if you put a toothpick in it, like 5 mil deep in it, and you're just joking, going haha toothpick, but you put that in your mouth, it would screw you up. It would give you a seriously bad day. That
yeah,
level.
you can get those kind of things from
You are
Amazon.
attacking.
I like that for cooking.
Vehicle destroyed.
What do you? And I don't know. As a hot sauce, I need to get some Frank's hot sauce, and I think was it you that sent me a link that you can buy it in like a 5-litre bottle.
Yeah, you can buy it in 5-litre bottles. Cash and Carry sells it in 5 litres. I've fallen through the map.
You've fallen through the map.
Yes.
I'm not even sure we.
I don't know where I am. I'm actually under the map.
I'm also stuck in the map.
Vehicle destroyed.
I'm in this weird world of. I'm in this weird world of
You are
half-developed 3D objects, and
So John's saying Dragon's Breath chilies or Pepper X, and Baz though saying is put the toast in the kipper house. I might, well, we're talking about a toaster times past, John, I'm thinking, I saw a toaster on eBay, which is kind of reminiscent of the oldie toasters, where you would have like a shelf to put your toast or your tea cake or your crumpet. Do you know what I mean? A manual toaster.
With the old eye-level grills.
Oh,
those were good. They made great cheese on toast.
You mean the ones with the gas, where at the end you have to give it a blow to make the gas light all the way across?
Absolutely.
Vehicle destroyed.
Yeah.
5-minute warning.
What's happening in here? I have to say.
Yeah, this is a problem. I think it's let me back out the map outside the play area.
Die! Manual Toaster is a good brand name.
Vehicle destroyed.
Oh dear.
You are attacking.
Oh no. So Brad, how's it going, mate? We haven't spoken for ages.
I know, it's been a long time, mate.
I called you when I was in Norbreck. I think that's the last time I tried to ring you. And to say, come up to... What was that place called? Arcade Club.
Oh, okay.
But
next time you're up.
But I should be up there in October. We're going back there to Norbreck in October.
Oh, sweet. What, you're going to play?
Yeah, we're going to go to play. I did like that, actually. I enjoyed that. So, back for more.
It's not too bad.
But it was more of the whole atmosphere of staying there and experiencing Norbreck and all the northern hospitality, all the dolly birds dressed up. It was Andrew Dalton walking around with his high heels in his hands.
Attacking.
That's right.
Vehicle destroyed.
Where did you stay, Andrew?
In the Norbreck.
Oh, it was in the Norbreck, yeah.
Praying for my life.
It was fine.
Last time I went there, I was up for 3 days.
Really?
It was the windiest day ever.
It was the fact it was windier inside than it was out.
It surprised me.
Left.
I particularly liked the floor we were on, Rob. Do you remember the emergency lights on the stairs that just kept flickering like you were in some Xbox game?
So.
Yeah.
I think I tweeted a picture of a random pipe as well. There's just on the stairwell, there's a pipe that comes out of a wall and then goes back into another bit of wall at 90 degrees. Mystery pipe.
I like the fact. I like the fact as well that they were clearly keeping accurate records on all the tills of what they'd sold, despite the fact they would only take cash everywhere in the hotel.
That was amazing though, wasn't it? A pint of a round and it was like a tenner and you were like, what?
Yeah. £2 a pint of generic beer.
No, I like that. And I like what I like more as well is that
destroyed.
it was we kind of met there a lot of people and said hello. It was the first time a lot of people I think were meeting.
You are attacking.
But this time it's going to be way more gang-like, isn't it? Don't you think?
Oh yeah.
It's going to be
a good
way
laugh.
rowdier now.
The initial barriers are broken down.
Yes.
On your buttocks.
Oh.
Your membranes have now been reduced.
Oh, stop.
Who did Neil go with last time?
If you had to choose between giant battle mechs or teleporters, which one would you choose, and why is it the mech? Says John.
Because a mech is so much cooler.
Yeah, a mech.
What is so much cooler?
You are
A
attacking.
mech.
Mac, like Macintosh?
No,
No.
a mech. Like a
That's right, I was.
like a Gundam, that kind of thing.
Oh, like that one.
1 minute remains.
Like a Daishi or a Timberwolf.
Yeah.
Or robot jocks.
Or a Gypsy Danger.
That's it.
What are the names? I can never remember the names. Gypsy Danger, and then you had the running one who was really fast. Striker
Crimson
Eureka.
Yeah, and Crimson Storm. That was the one with 3 arms.
Oh, I love those things. Cherno 1 or something, whatever it's called.
30 seconds left.
Are we actually attacking? Bugger.
Objective destroyed.
No, Cherno Alpha.
20
But Mr. C
seconds.
says it's because the ladies love mechs.
Well, in fact, that's in the new milk tray advert.
Is that really?
No.
All because the ladies love mechs.
9,
That sounds like
No,
the
the
best milk tray advert ever, doesn't it?
5,
Well, the milk tray advert, the guy busts through the wall in a giant mech, gets out, leaves a box of chocolate. And fucks off.
successfully defended. New assault starts
that
in
needs to
1.
exist.
How many times tonight though Andrew said to Andrew something and then like, no.
You are defending.
It's like, oh boy, I don't know how many times now.
So the advantage of doing Discord on my phone is I'm now in the kitchen making toast.
Oh, just walk us through it. Walk us through it, please.
Andrew's touching himself while you make the toast. Tell me about the crust.
Tell me how. Sometimes I cut off the crusts, but only to eat them first. But Andrew, I also am a toaster of exotic breads as well, so it's not just about the regular bread. Oh my
I do
god!
like exotic breads. But
I tell you
you've
what.
got to be careful if it's a seeded one, because you
are
can sometimes
defending.
over toast the seeds.
Defend next objective.
I love a sesame
Vehicle
seed
destroyed.
bread. I will say something though. I don't like a generic store-bought pita. Oh, but you know what? Okay, I still eat them. You have to be careful toasting them; they don't come out shit. But I tell you what is always shit: wholemeal bread pittas. Wholemeal bread pittas should not exist. They don't pitta.
Wholemeal bread burger buns shouldn't exist.
Are they just dusty, flaky dust?
Yeah.
Sounds about right to me. So John's saying, oh my god, a Warhammer 40k game about the Legio Titanica with an Emperor-class Titans in the style of Battletech or MechWarrior. I don't know what that is, but it sounds awesome. What I would like, I like the idea, if you watch, there's some anime that I've forgotten what it's called.
Defend next objective.
And that features something I always love, which is the idea of planets. Jupiter-sized planets, which are solid though, like the Earth, where people have almost moving mechanized cities that just roll and tumble around.
Well, there's a film coming out. I forget the name of it. I saw a trailer for it the other day, and it's a steampunk future where all the major cities of the world are mobile, big platforms.
That's what I need. That sounds like they've read my mind on what's cool.
It's based on a book.
What's the book though? That's what I need to know.
I'll have to look it up. If someone in the chat can have a look, it's the new film that
You are
Peter
defending.
Jackson's producing.
Defend next objective.
Oh,
Vehicle
Baz is
destroyed.
talking about his toaster being able to take crumpets and whatnot. But you've just reminded me, I bought something, well, my wife did the other day, which was like a massive crumpet. It was still made by Warburton's or whatever, but it was like...
the Warburton's giant crumpets.
Yes. I have to say, that's pretty genius. And we had a crumpet the other day, and oh, so full of butter. Every cavity. It was like a dirty beehive.
Defend next objective. Objective destroyed.
Oh, can I hear... I think I can hear Rob eating toast.
Not yet. I'm going for cheese on toast, so it might be a delay.
Are you doing it Welsh
Please.
rarebit style?
Destroyed.
Please tell me you're not going to put it in the microwave though, Rob.
No, in the grill.
That's alright.
I think it's okay in the microwave as long as you toasted the bread. I've seen people do cheese on toast without toasting the bread, putting it in the microwave cold, dirty.
Or the SMD oven.
Well, speaking of things being made the wrong way, many years ago I was in America staying with some friends, and we went to visit their grandfather, who was apparently a big fan.
Holy shit, what is that sound?
I think
know.
Brad's freaking out on the keyboard there.
Keyboard rage.
I'm stuck inside a tank, but I'm not in the tank. I'm stuck out of the tank.
It sounds like me when I freaked out in the Colonial Marine stream when I pissed coffee all over my expensive keyboard that I keep breaking. But we were actually, I think during the stream I was actually servicing that.
I'm out now.
Toast the bread, then butter, then add cheese, then back under the grill. Yes! Bazza, you're right, you have to butter it. If you don't butter it, if you butter it and you butter right to the edges, it gives you, you don't get any of that burntness.
Objective destroyed.
You don't get the heart attack so quickly.
Yes.
What was that?
So,
Destroyed. 5 minutes.
Mortal Engines, that's it. Thank you, Mr.
Next
C. It's a
objective.
film called Mortal Engines.
Oh, and it sounds so Mad Maxified as well. What was that restaurant we had a little Chinese meal in? A little cheeky Chinese meal. That was good.
It was alright. You mean the Golden
Golden
Yeah.
Well.
Golden Well?
Is that the one in Blackpool?
No,
it's
that
in
was-
Bridgend in South Wales.
That
Oh.
was, I have to say, was cracking and the perfect meet-up restaurant. But I know that you've got Barry
You
Island
are
set.
defending. Defend
Well, we could do Barry
next
Island, or
objective.
there's plenty of other places that are much
Vehicle
better.
destroyed.
There's a better buffet down in Cardiff Bay.
And Mr. Dalton, how did your 40th go?
I went very well, thank you. Very well. I've got a piece of cake in the freezer for you.
Oh, beautiful. You beauty!
My BBC micro cake, and thank you to Mr. Taylor for helping my wife organise, because I was sat in the restaurant and then all of a sudden loads of friends all appeared.
That is amazing.
And I'm stuck inside something again here now. There we go. I think this game is glitchy. I'm literally trapped inside.
But that just
Like
happened to
a con-
Brad.
I'm trapped inside like a concrete box with 4 walls around me.
Okay, so you're in a box.
How did you manage that?
Oh,
I haven't
oh
had
no,
any
I think I
PC
might be...
before.
No, I got that. You're in a box, Andrew. There's a wet puddle on the floor and there's a dead body. What happened? Do you remember those?
Oh
You
yes.
are defending. Defend
Did you ever
next
see my
objective.
birthday cake for the 40th? That was a kind of a whole retro gaming NES cake, if I recall.
I did. I saw your picture of your birthday cake. It was rather pretty.
It got nosh though. That's really interesting because sometimes birthday cakes don't really get eaten. They're a bit like wedding cakes, a bit rank. But when you have a nice filling,
3 minutes
You'd
left.
love to see a picture of the BBC micro cake. Ooh, hang on then a second, guys. Let me see if I can.
pop it in the old Discord hole.
I certainly can do that, and I can link to it for the people in the YouTube chat.
Vehicle
good.
destroyed.
Because
Bear
I
with
find
me,
it
guys.
surprising that some people still don't know what Discord is. Take it in the gut, fair fight. And then I'm going to teabag you as well. And then I'm going to
no.
teabag you in the game as well.
You lot have been hanging out with Gary too much, I can tell you that.
I know.
Oh, it's going to be a good laugh.
Word up, mothers, says Retrotech Ralph. Are all of you bloody bug holes. Just keep joining. Every time I want to leave, I can't because more people start saying hi, and then I feel bad.
You are defending.
Alright guys, I'll be
Defend
leaving for
next
the night.
objective.
Have fun
2
playing.
minutes remain.
Thank you for joining, sir, and do a shout out in Discord when you want to play next, sir.
Oh yes, I will actually share it among my friends as well.
Please do. Post any electronics
Alright.
porn as well. See you soon.
I
Alright.
won't go for
Alright.
much longer.
Thank
I've
you.
got a flight in the morning to catch.
Oh,
Oh,
anywhere nice?
LA.
Oh, LA. Very nice.
LA.
E3.
You are
E3.
defending.
Very nice.
Defend next objective.
Now that you're saying that, though, I'm thinking, how the hell am I not in E3? Shit. I probably am supposed to be there.
I was going to ask if you were going out.
I wish you
Obviously
reminded me, because I'd have got that all probably booked up for me. Because that would be a bit like CES and stuff, wouldn't it?
not. Oh, I'm sick of walking out with that.
Oh, well.
You are
Next-
defending.
I don't know. I don't.
Defend next objective. 1 minute remains.
I think CES is more
Objective
tech,
destroyed.
though, isn't it? E3
CES
is more
is tech,
games. Yeah. I don't think I'd have enjoyed the E3 as much. I like games, but I kind of just like old games, if you know what I mean. I like to play what I've always liked to play. So I'm really the worst person to go to a game show.
But you can perv all the models.
Kevin Lee says, you can check out any time you like, but you can never leave.
20 seconds.
We must have a meet up against soon, though, Andrew.
I think you definitely do. I mean, I'm always literally
Vehicle
open
destroyed.
for a meetup.
8, 7,
I need to see Richard.
5,
Not seen him. Not spoke to him in ages.
3, 2.
Come to the pub thing.
When's the pub
Brewery
thing?
Team
Oh
successfully
yeah, when's
defended.
that? What is that? What is going on with that?
Red team is
So
defending.
next, not this weekend, weekend after,
Yes, the DJ Slopes one.
DJ Slopes beer launch. There's going to be many a YouTuber there, so yeah, come along. It's open invite.
So Brad, I don't know if you've seen that.
It's
Or
near,
not.
it's near Tottenham in London.
I know it's a
Maybe.
bit of a trek. Could be a bit of a trek, but it could be a good
It's
opportunity.
doable. It's, what, an hour and 40 minutes on the train?
Rob and I are slumming it on the megabus.
Are you staying there or are you travelling back?
We're going there and back in a day.
Oh, okay. You're quite near. Yeah, not really quite near me,
1
but
minute
could be.
remains.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, guys, I'm going to jump out of the stream. Discord, I'm always in. But so everybody watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. And Kevin, I know you've only just joined, but you're in the Discord anyway. Retro Check Ralph, John, you've been the stalwart of this stream. I do hope you're in Discord, but if not, really think about joining in because it feels like you're on the same wavelength as some of us Discorders. And I'm going to shut the stream down now. So Mr. C, Bazza, awesome. All the best. Good